Let us first understand the concept of Web API. A Web API is a function on the server side that returns data in a format such as JSON or XML. This Web API function can be used to execute an update, delete, insert query, and it can then return a simple code for success or failure. A Web API is different from a ready-to-render HTML page. It returns raw data. It is up to the calling application to use that data in whatever manner it wants. For example, a desktop application could use that data to populate a drop-down or populate a list view. Similarly, a mobile application can render that data through its own UI elements. A client can call a web API through a GET request, and it can even call it through a POST request also. There are other requests also possible, put, delete. We'll talk about all of them as we go in this chapter. A web API can accept parameters also. The parameters can be sent as query strings or can be sent in the body of the HTML message. Now we shall set a project for learning about the web API. This will be a basic setup. We shall keep adding API in the next upcoming tutorials, but right now let us set a simple project. First of all, create a simple ASP.NET Core project and open the Solution Explorer as you can see here. Add a folder called Models so that we can keep our model classes and DB context in this folder. Right-click this folder and add a model class called Doctor. Double-click and open this file so that we can examine the model class. This class has three properties: ID as an auto-generated property, fees is a numeric property, and name is a string type property. We have also added a DB context class for database communication. Open the Solution Explorer, locate the index.cshtml file in the Pages folder. Double-click and open it. As you can see, this is just a file of some text. We are not likely to use this file in this chapter. It is just a home page for our project. Open the Solution Explorer again and locate the program.cs file. Double-click and open this file. First, we have listed two NuGet packages that must be installed. One is for the Entity Framework Core and the other is for SQLite database. Then we have configured the service for SQLite database. Notice that the connection string is used for using it as an in-memory database. This is nice for testing purposes. After that, we have added services for Razor pages. Then we have used the DB context for adding some test data also. The ensure create method is for creating the database, and after that, two records have been added for use in our